I am here to introduce an individual that I had the pleasure of both teaching and coaching in volleyball. This girl is very determined, very focused in everything that she did, not just in class, but also in sports. She also has a very bubbly personality and a smile that lights up a room. I remember when I taught her an AVID for her career research project, she was interested in neonatal nursing, so I have very high expectations of where she's going to end up after high school and the path that she ends up taking, and I'm also very interested to see where that goes. So the person that I am introducing is Mizpah.
I and the rest of the music department here at Pikesville High School have truly been blessed these past 4 years by the musicianship, service, and commitment exhibited by this AVID scholar. He has contributed his musical talents to just about every production, and those events have been enriched by his participation. He has given of his talents to others unselfishly, and his leadership and cooperation have been evident at all times. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Nate Esau to announce his college decision.
Like a pineapple, this wonderful AVID scholar stands tall, wears a crown, and is sweet on the inside. She is always willing to lend a helping hand and encourage the AVID 9 students to strive for greatness. Her outgoing personality and energy illuminates the classroom and makes others want to strive for greatness. I know she will be successful in college pursuing her individual career goals. I am so fortunate to have her as an AVID scholar in my AVID 9 class. Here to announce her college decision is AVID scholar Claudia Valdivia.
This AVID scholar made an impact on me from the moment she walked into my health class. She's a passionate, hard worker who gives her all to her endeavors. Whether it's academically, socially, or on stage, I know that she will continue to impact the world around her. Her passion for social justice is sure to continue to blossom as she moves on to the next stages in her life. I'm proud to introduce Star Blackwell to announce her college decision.
I've had the pleasure of knowing this student for about 2 years now. The student is extremely resilient, very determined, and extremely charismatic. All three of those characteristics are going to be something that take this person very far in life. Any obstacle that's placed in front of them, they're able to use their skills to their advantage and help make sure that they get and they reach that goal that they want. Without further ado, it's my pleasure of introducing Jaheim Hicks and where he's going to be signing for school.
I have known this outstanding young lady throughout her tenure at Pikesville. One of the things that stands out about this young lady is her ability to empathize with others. This skill is so important in the field that she wants to study of nursing. This young lady has gone through many challenges in her life. She's persevered through many things, and she is a first-generation college-bound student. I have no doubt that she is going to be amazingly successful in her career. She also lights up any room that she walks in, and every time she walks into my office with that smile, everything just seems wonderful. It's my pleasure to introduce someone that I am very fond of, and that is Katara Martin.
The AVID scholar that I wish to introduce, I have known all 4 years of their high school experience. I have very vivid memories way back in that 9th grade year, being in that person's English class and noticing just how engaged she was, thinking about what we were doing about our future, focusing on goals, staying attuned to her education, and really caring about reading. And that's pretty strange from my perspective to be in a class and hear and see some 9th graders really care about reading. No offense intended for the English teachers in the room, but this student was really passionate about her education. And I noticed as we got on to 10th grade what a great leader she was in the school, getting involved in leadership as a cheerleader and ascending to leadership in the AVID program. I am really, really proud of this student's growth and maturity in school, as well as a leader in school in general, and I'm really proud to introduce Rivera Pope to share where she's going to college.
Although I only met this AVID scholar in September, I feel as though I've known him for his entire high school career. With his infectious smile and great sense of humor, I know that he can accomplish whatever he puts his mind to. He's a team player both on and off of the basketball court. I cannot wait to see what his future brings him. Now introducing Raheem Irving to tell us where he's going to college.
From the moment that the student entered my room, she was clearly one of the nicest people I have ever met. Not only was she helpful to me and helpful to her peers, but she also wanted to do her very best in everything she was given. And not only is that an admirable quality for me as a teacher, but I feel like for her future, it will only benefit her to continue to try more and more no matter what is handed to her. And I have no doubt that she will be successful in whatever she does because of that tenacity and that goal-driven existence. So to announce her choice for college, here is Maya Carter.
Our next AVID scholar is one of my first students at Pikesville High School, and I've had the privilege of seeing her grow over the past few years. She's the epitome of perseverance as she's overcome challenges that no high school student should ever face, and she does so with a smile. Next up to share her college choice is Emily De Leon.
Before we met, I had no idea that my classroom skeleton required seasonal attire with matching accessories. You are a force to be reckoned with. In a world filled with discord and distractions, you make your voice stand out. Your confidence and your passion will serve you well. Your creativity and independent spirit will benefit all of us. We cannot wait to see the meaningful impact you will make in your world. It is my pleasure to introduce Mila Brown to share her college of choice.
I remember seeing this young lady in the halls last school year. She was always smiling and sociable. This year, I have the pleasure of having her as a student. She is a caring individual. One day, I wasn't feeling well in class, and as a future nurse, she said, "Miss Bailey, what you need is some Excedrin. Would you like me to get one for you?" Within minutes, my headache was gone, and I was able to teach. Performing and winning dance competitions, she willingly volunteered to perform a liturgical selection during the Black History Poetry Slam. She assists other students in the class and is the epitome of a well-rounded student. Here to announce her decision is PHS AVID scholar Alyssa Stewart.
It would be easy for a quiet student to get lost in a very rambunctious music tech class. Instead, this young man shines. While quiet, there is an inner strength and willingness to serve others. He constantly is encouraging his classmates and supporting them in understanding concepts throughout the class. He pursues knowledge, and when he doesn't understand something, he quietly asks questions and perseveres until he understands. On one assignment, I had students explain about a favorite song, and his thoughts were extremely impressive, so much that I called my mom, another educator, and shared those thoughts with her. He is one of the students that makes it a joy to come to work every day. I cannot wait to see all that he accomplishes after graduation. Now introducing Rodney Henry to announce his college decision.
Creative, determined, organized, and harmonious. These adjectives best describe this amazing AVID scholar. She displays her organizational skills, assisting students, organizing their binders, focus notes, and my personal classroom space. Her warm smile and calm, soothing voice made her an absolute pleasure to have in the AVID 9 classroom. I know she will be successful in college pursuing her individual college goals. I am so fortunate to have her as an AVID scholar in my AVID 9 class. Here to announce her college decision, AVID scholar Malinae Garland.
I have known this young lady for one academic school year. Beaming with personality, she stands out as a student who has a bright future. She is on top of her grades, works hard, and always has a smile. Stopping by my room almost on the daily, she checks in to ensure her grades are straight. She will often sit in other periods to seek clarity with her assignments. She is a well-rounded young lady who will do well in college and beyond. Here to announce her college decision is PHS AVID Scholar Ashley Williams.
The AVID Scholar I'm introducing is one of the first students I met when I first started here a couple years ago. While typically quiet and unassuming, whenever I engage him in class, he is always on point. I will miss him next year for sure, although I hope to see him maybe on the basketball court at the Y. One of the nicest, kindest, and most intelligent students you'll ever meet, AJ De Guzman.
This AVID Scholar has been an absolute superstar throughout his 4 years in high school. He and I have built a pretty good relationship. He's more of a Renaissance man. He's great on the football field. He's great in the classroom. He's into music. He can do it all. So this AVID Scholar is about to go to the next level and make a name for himself and be yet another one of our great distinguished alumni from Pikesville High School, I have no doubt. Here to announce his college decision is AVID Scholar Hassani James.
The AVID Scholar that I'm introducing is a student that epitomizes what it takes to be a student athlete. He works hard and diligent in all of his classes. He is a student that makes sure that all and everyone is okay. The student scholar that I'm introducing is Elijah Edwards.
It's been my pleasure to have this AVID Scholar in my performing ensemble for all 4 years. In that time, he has developed into an outstanding young man, a scholar, and a true gentleman. While he won't admit it, I know he has worked very hard to get to this point in his life, and I respect him greatly for it. His quiet leadership in and outside of the classroom has made him a vital asset to me and our music program. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Zenon Soriano to announce his college decision.
I would like to start by congratulating all of the AVID Scholars here today. Your hard work and dedication have gotten you to this very exciting and monumental moment in your life, and I wish you all the very best. I am excited and honored to announce this next AVID Scholar. If I had to describe her in one word, I would say genuine. Her smile is infectious and her positive outlook on life contagious. Her teachers describe her as an asset to the class, a student who actively engages in lessons, enthusiastic, a diligent student who takes school seriously. I have a sign in my office that says, "Go into the world and do well," but more importantly, go into the world and do good. I have absolutely no doubt that this AVID Scholar will do just that. Here to announce her college decision is Kiersey Martinez.
This next AVID Scholar is someone I personally witnessed a tremendous amount of growth from his freshman year to his senior year. I don't think I've ever seen a student come into his own more than this AVID Scholar has in the last 4 years. I've watched him emerge from an immature freshman who's getting in trouble and who's been suspended to someone who's been on the honor roll and is now on his way to an elite level university. I'm very proud of everything you've done, and I'm really excited to introduce next AVID Scholar, Mr. Daryl Merricks.